How often should older adults shower? It's a common question, but one that surprisingly doesn't have a straightforward, one-size-fits-all answer. While many people assume that daily showers are a must, others believe that less frequent bathing might actually be better, especially as we age. The truth lies somewhere in between, and it involves understanding how aging affects our bodies, particularly when it comes to skin health, mobility, medical conditions, and overall well-being. For many of us, showering is a daily habit we don't think twice about. But as the years go by, the body's needs begin to change, and what once worked perfectly may no longer be the best option. Seniors in particular must approach hygiene with care, as aging skin tends to become thinner, drier, and more sensitive over time. This makes it more vulnerable to irritation, damage, and even infection, especially when exposed to hot water and harsh soaps too frequently. If you've ever found yourself wondering whether a daily shower is still necessary, or if you're caring for an aging loved one and unsure what's best, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the recommended showering frequency for seniors based on medical advice from experts and dermatologists. You'll learn why daily bathing might not always be ideal, and discover practical alternatives that maintain cleanliness without causing unnecessary harm to the skin. We'll also explore how the skin changes with age, why overwashing can sometimes do more harm than good, and what hygiene habits can help older adults feel fresh, clean, and comfortable without overdoing it. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of what kind of hygiene routine best supports your health, your comfort, and your lifestyle. So stay with us until the end, because this information might just change the way you think about your daily hygiene habits and help you or your loved ones enjoy healthier skin and better quality of life. Now, let's begin with one of the most important topics: how aging affects your skin. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Skin health changes with age. Imagine stepping out of a warm shower, wrapping yourself in a soft towel, and noticing that your skin feels unusually tight, perhaps even a bit itchy. You glance down at your arms or legs, only to see flakes of dry skin that weren't there before. This wasn't something you remembered happening when you were younger, but now it seems to happen with increasing frequency. So, what changed? The answer lies in one simple yet significant truth. As we age, our skin undergoes changes that affect how it functions, and those changes come with new challenges and requirements for care. As we get older, the skin naturally becomes thinner, more fragile, and less capable of retaining moisture. The body's ability to produce its natural oils, those essential oils that help lock in moisture and act as a protective barrier against irritants, decreases over time. This reduction in oil production leaves the skin more vulnerable to dryness, irritation, and even cracking. Hot water, which is often the go-to for many of us during our showers, and traditional soaps can exacerbate these problems. While they may have worked just fine in the past, they tend to strip away the little moisture that remains in the skin as we age, making the problem worse. So, if you've noticed that your skin feels dry or tight after a shower, you may be experiencing the effects of aging skin. What many people don't realize is that the hygiene habits they followed for decades may no longer be suitable in their later years. Frequent bathing, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, can strip the skin of its protective oils, and for older adults, this can actually worsen skin health. Consider this. Every time you take a shower, you're removing a layer of your skin's natural oils. When we're younger, our skin can quickly bounce back and replenish these oils, but as we age, the process slows down significantly. This slower recovery means that the more frequently you shower, the drier and more fragile your skin can become. It's not just about feeling dry, it's about the long-term impact frequent showers can have on your skin's ability to stay healthy and protected. Take the story of Carol, a 68-year-old retired teacher who has always enjoyed starting her day with a hot shower. For years, she didn't think twice about her daily shower routine, but recently she started to notice her skin becoming rough, red, and irritated. No matter how much moisturizer she applied afterward, the dryness didn't improve. It became increasingly uncomfortable, especially during colder months. After consulting with her dermatologist, Carol learned that her frequent hot showers were stripping away the already limited natural oils in her skin. The advice was clear. Reduce the frequency of her showers, use lukewarm water instead of hot, and switch to a gentler, fragrance-free soap that wouldn't irritate her sensitive skin. After following this new routine for several weeks, Carol noticed a dramatic improvement. Her skin felt softer, smoother, and less irritated, and she was finally able to enjoy her showers again without the discomfort. Carol's experience is far from unique. In fact, as we age, our skin requires more thoughtful and specific care. This doesn't mean that we should give up showers entirely, but it does suggest we need to strike a balance between staying clean and protecting our skin from unnecessary damage. Aging skin is more delicate, and without the proper care, it can easily become dry, irritated, or even prone to infection. If you're noticing increased dryness, itchiness, or sensitivity after your shower, it could be a sign that your skin is struggling to keep up with the demands of frequent washing. The good news is that small changes to your showering routine can make a big difference. Switch to lukewarm water rather than hot water, as hot water can strip the skin of its essential oils. Avoid using harsh soaps that can irritate your skin and opt for mild, fragrance-free cleansers that are designed for sensitive skin. And remember, the goal isn't to stop showering altogether, but rather to find a routine that works for your body and keeps your skin protected while still maintaining hygiene. Showering less frequently, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, can give your skin a much-needed break while still keeping you fresh. Additionally, moisturizing while your skin is still damp can help lock in moisture, making your skin feel softer and smoother. You may also want to consider using thicker, more hydrating lotions or oils specifically designed for dry, aging skin to help replenish what your natural oils can no longer provide. Number 2. The role of personal hygiene needs. Here's something you might not hear often. Not everyone needs to shower every day. That's right. Especially as we get older, the idea that daily showers are essential is more myth than necessity. In fact, for many seniors, showering every single day can actually do more harm than good. As we age, several natural changes occur that directly affect our hygiene needs. For starters, older adults typically sweat less. The sebaceous glands, those that produce the natural oils that help keep our skin soft and protected, become less active. And with reduced physical activity, there's often less exposure to the dirt, dust, and bacteria that might typically accumulate with a more active lifestyle. All of this means that the body doesn't require the same level of cleansing as it did in younger years. In many cases, showering 2 to 3 times per week is more than sufficient to maintain good hygiene as long as proper attention is paid to high-risk areas like underarms, groin, and feet in between full washes. What's more, excessive showering can strip the skin of its natural oils, leaving it dry, itchy, and more prone to irritation or even infection. Hot water in particular can worsen dryness and lead to microcracks in the skin, small openings that can invite bacteria and cause discomfort or inflammation. It's also worth noting that overshowering doesn't just affect the skin. It can impact the immune system's balance with the skin's microbiome, the healthy bacteria that live on your skin, and help protect it from harmful pathogens. When this delicate balance is disrupted, your skin's ability to defend itself is weakened, leaving it more vulnerable. Let's take an example. Consider John, a 76-year-old retiree who maintained his decades-long habit of showering every morning, scrubbing head to toe with antibacterial soap. Over time, he noticed constant itching on his legs and redness along his arms. After a visit to his dermatologist, he learned that his rigorous shower routine was doing more harm than good. By switching to fewer showers, lukewarm water, and a gentle cleanser, John's skin irritation subsided, and he actually felt more comfortable throughout the day. The takeaway? Hygiene isn't about frequency, it's about effectiveness and sensitivity to your body's changing needs. By tuning in to what your body actually requires, rather than sticking to old habits, you can preserve not only your cleanliness but also your skin health and comfort. So before stepping into the shower every day out of routine, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this today? Or is a simple sponge bath or freshening up with a washcloth enough? Your body and your skin might thank you for the gentler approach. Number 3. The hidden risks of overshowering. Showering is a daily habit for many of us, often ingrained in our routines from a young age. For years, we are told that a daily shower is essential to staying clean and healthy. However, what many people don't realize is that showering too frequently, particularly for older adults, can actually harm the body and skin. As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes, becoming thinner, drier, and less resilient. This, combined with a decrease in natural oil production, makes the skin more vulnerable to damage. The natural oils produced by our skin are crucial for maintaining hydration and creating a protective barrier. When seniors shower too often, especially with hot water and strong soaps, they strip away these oils, leaving the skin more susceptible to dryness, irritation, and cracking. These changes can lead to uncomfortable and even painful skin conditions. Beyond dry skin, overshowering also opens the door to more serious health concerns. When the skin becomes dry and cracked, it creates tiny entry points for bacteria and fungi to invade. These pathogens can cause infections, which are particularly dangerous for seniors with weakened immune systems. Ironically, the very act of trying to stay clean can compromise the skin's natural defenses. Harsh antibacterial soaps, which are often marketed as hygienic, can further disrupt the skin's microbiome, the layer of protective bacteria that helps keep harmful pathogens at bay. Seniors who already suffer from skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, or dermatitis can find their symptoms worsening with excessive showering. These conditions are often triggered by skin irritation, which can be aggravated by frequent exposure to hot water and strong soaps. Moreover, overshowering can exacerbate the inflammation and dryness associated with these conditions, making flare-ups more frequent and intense. But the risks of overshowering don't stop at the skin. For many older adults, showering can become a physically demanding task. As we age, our balance, mobility, and flexibility can decline. What was once a simple daily routine can become exhausting, and in some cases, even dangerous. Bathroom floors can be slippery, and the act of standing under hot water for extended periods can cause fatigue, especially for those with arthritis or joint pain. In addition, for seniors with limited mobility, getting in and out of the shower can be challenging and even unsafe without assistance. The risk of slips and falls increases with each shower, making it important to assess whether showering every day is necessary. In fact, daily showers might not just be unnecessary. They might actually be putting older adults at greater risk for accidents. The physical toll of showering too often can also be draining. The act of standing for long periods or bending to wash can be physically taxing, particularly for those with chronic pain or fatigue. Even something as simple as standing under running water can become overwhelming for seniors with health issues like muscle weakness, fibromyalgia, or fatigue. In light of these risks, it's crucial to rethink the necessity of daily showers. Reducing the frequency of showers may be beneficial not just for the skin, but for overall well-being. Rather than showering every day, many older adults may find that showering 2 to 3 times a week is more than sufficient to maintain hygiene while protecting the skin. On non-shower days, spot cleaning key areas like the underarms, feet, and groin can help keep the body fresh without overexposing the skin to hot water and harsh products. When seniors do shower, it's important to use lukewarm water, as hot water can worsen skin dryness. Choosing gentle, fragrance-free cleansers can help preserve the skin's natural oils, while applying a moisturizing lotion immediately after showering can lock in hydration. Seniors with skin conditions should consult with a dermatologist to find the best skincare products that meet their specific needs. The goal isn't to eliminate showering entirely, but to strike a healthier balance. By reducing shower frequency and using the right techniques and products, seniors can maintain good hygiene without damaging their skin. It's not about abandoning cleanliness, it's about adapting to the body's changing needs. With thoughtful care and routine adjustments, older adults can stay clean and comfortable, while minimizing the risks associated with overshowering. Number 4. The importance of cleaning key areas daily. So what's the real takeaway here? When it comes to hygiene, especially for seniors, more isn't always better. While a daily full-body shower has long been seen as the gold standard for cleanliness, it's important to recognize that as we age, our skin's needs change. If you're finding that daily showers are leaving your skin feeling dry, irritated, or itchy, it's time to reassess your routine. The goal should always be to stay clean and comfortable while also preserving the health of your skin. This doesn't mean avoiding hygiene altogether. It's about adopting a more balanced, mindful approach to your daily routines. Skipping daily full-body showers doesn't imply neglecting your hygiene. On the contrary, certain areas of the body still require regular, focused cleaning, even on days when you skip the full shower. These areas, like the face, underarms, groin, and feet, are more prone to accumulating sweat, bacteria, and odors. They are also warmer and more enclosed, creating the perfect environment for germs to thrive. If these areas aren't cleaned regularly, it can lead to unpleasant body odor, irritation, or even infections like fungal rashes or urinary tract issues. To maintain good hygiene, it's important to pay special attention to these priority zones. These areas should be gently washed every day, even if you're not taking a full shower. For instance, the face, which is constantly exposed to environmental pollutants like dust, dirt, and oils, needs to be cleansed daily. A gentle, mild facial cleanser and lukewarm water can remove oils and impurities that accumulate throughout the day without stripping your skin's natural moisture. Similarly, the underarms and groin areas are susceptible to bacterial and fungal buildup due to sweat and warmth. Daily washing of these areas helps control odor and prevents skin irritation. In addition, it reduces the risk of fungal infections like athlete's foot or jock itch, which are common in warm, moist areas of the body. Using a mild soap and a soft washcloth or sponge can effectively cleanse these spots without damaging the delicate skin. Don't overlook the feet, often neglected in daily routines, but prone to sweat, bacteria, and fungal infections, particularly in seniors. Wearing socks and shoes for long periods can trap moisture and increase the risk of foot-related issues, especially for seniors who may have reduced circulation or conditions like diabetes. Good foot hygiene is crucial to prevent infections and injuries. Taking a moment each day to wash your feet thoroughly and dry them well can significantly reduce the risk of problems like athlete's foot, blisters, or fungal infections. The best part, you don't necessarily need to stand in the shower to do this. For seniors with limited mobility or those who want to minimize their exposure to hot water, spot cleaning can be a great alternative. Simply wiping down key areas with a damp washcloth or sponge, or even using disposable body wipes, can be just as effective at keeping those high-maintenance areas clean. This method saves you the effort of standing in the shower and is gentler on the skin. The key takeaway is that by focusing on these specific areas, face, underarms, groin, and feet, you can maintain a high standard of personal hygiene without putting unnecessary stress on your skin. This targeted approach reduces the risk of infections, helps control body odor, and supports skin health. It also conserves your energy and helps prevent unnecessary skin irritation, all while ensuring you feel clean and refreshed. Adapting your hygiene routine as your body changes is a form of self-care that prioritizes comfort, confidence, and long-term well-being. There's no need to follow a rigid, one-size-fits-all approach to bathing. What's important is that your hygiene routine supports your health, makes you feel good, and protects your skin. By making a few thoughtful adjustments, you can find a balance between staying clean and caring for your skin, ultimately improving your overall health and quality of life. Number 5. Medical conditions and mobility issues matter. When it comes to maintaining good hygiene, it's essential to remember that staying clean doesn't always require stepping into the shower every single day. For many older adults, a more targeted approach to personal care, focusing on cleaning the essential areas while limiting full-body showers, can be not only healthier for the skin but also far more realistic and sustainable. If you're still with us and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to show your support. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing useful content that educates, empowers, and inspires. Now let's explore another significant factor that often determines shower frequency for seniors: medical conditions and mobility challenges. Not everyone has the same ability to maintain daily bathing routines, and for many older adults, physical limitations and health concerns play a crucial role in determining how often they can bathe comfortably and safely. What may have once been a quick, simple shower can, for some, become an exhausting or even dangerous task as they get older. Conditions such as arthritis, joint stiffness, reduced range of motion, or chronic pain can make getting in and out of the shower a major hurdle. The act of standing for long periods, reaching certain parts of the body, or bending down to wash can become increasingly difficult. For seniors with these conditions, a typical shower routine may feel like an insurmountable challenge. As a result, maintaining regular personal hygiene without putting undue strain on the body becomes a concern. Beyond just physical discomfort, balance issues, muscle weakness, or fear of slipping in the shower can turn the bathroom into a high-risk environment. Wet, slippery surfaces combined with reduced stability can lead to falls and injuries, making it even more important to consider safer alternatives. For seniors with reduced mobility or those living with neurological conditions like Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, or after a stroke, Even the coordination required for a simple shower can be an overwhelming task. In these cases, attempting to shower every day can be not only unrealistic, but also potentially dangerous, increasing the likelihood of accidents. Moreover, seniors with medical conditions that affect their skin, such as eczema, psoriasis, or certain autoimmune diseases, can find frequent showering particularly uncomfortable. These conditions are often aggravated by water exposure and can lead to flare-ups of irritation, dryness, or rashes. For individuals who are also dealing with wounds, catheters, or surgical recovery, soaking in water or regular full-body showers may interfere with proper healing or expose sensitive areas to the risk of infection. In such cases, showering too often can worsen existing skin conditions and hinder recovery. The good news is that there are many practical and safer alternatives that allow seniors to stay clean without unnecessary strain or risk. These include sponge baths, which can be a much gentler option for maintaining personal hygiene without needing to fully immerse in water. Cleansing wipes or wet cloths are another excellent option for spot cleaning, allowing individuals to focus on the key areas like the face, underarms, groin, and feet. For those who have access to a basin, washing parts of the body at the sink can provide a manageable and comfortable alternative, especially for individuals with limited mobility. In cases where bathing is a challenge, assisted bathing, whether from a caregiver, family member, or professional home health aide, can ensure that proper hygiene is maintained safely and with dignity. This support not only helps maintain cleanliness, but also fosters a sense of comfort and independence. Assisted bathing can also help seniors avoid accidents, prevent overexertion, and ensure they don't miss essential steps in the process like using mild soaps or moisturizers. It's important to recognize that hygiene is not a one-size-fits-all concept. By adjusting routines to fit the individual's specific medical needs and physical limitations, seniors can stay fresh, healthy, and safe without putting their well-being at risk. Personal hygiene should be tailored to support each individual's unique health situation, taking into account their comfort, safety, and the practicalities of their daily life. After all, it's about working smarter, not harder, when it comes to self-care in later years. Number 6. Alternatives to daily showering. Everyone's body and circumstances are different, which is why there's no single rule that applies to how often older adults should shower. Some may feel comfortable bathing daily, while others may find it physically demanding or unnecessary. The key is to find a routine that prioritizes cleanliness, comfort, and safety without causing additional stress. If showering becomes difficult due to mobility issues, chronic conditions, or even a simple lack of energy, adapting your routine and exploring alternatives can make all the difference. Tools like grab bars, shower chairs, and handheld shower heads can help make bathing more manageable. And when needed, seeking assistance from a caregiver can ensure that hygiene doesn't fall by the wayside. Now let's talk about practical alternatives to full-body showering. Just because someone isn't taking a shower every day doesn't mean they're not staying clean. There are many effective ways to maintain personal hygiene without the hassle or discomfort of daily showers. One of the most popular options is spot cleaning or sponge bathing, a method where warm water, a mild soap, and a washcloth are used to cleanse key areas such as the face, underarms, feet, and groin. These high bacteria zones are where odors and irritation are most likely to occur, so focusing on them can go a long way towards staying fresh. Another convenient option is the use of no-rinse cleansing wipes or foam cleansers, which are designed specifically for people who may not have easy access to a full shower. These products are gentle on the skin, easy to use, and ideal for quick refreshes between regular bathing sessions. Dry shampoos or leave-in scalp cleansers can also help maintain hair cleanliness when washing the hair. Frequently becomes too burdensome. For those with sensitive skin, these alternatives are often preferable to full showers, as they reduce exposure to hot water and harsh soaps that can strip away natural oils. Not to mention, they also save time, water, and energy, resources that can become increasingly valuable with age. In some cases, adapting your hygiene routine might also include organizing a bathing schedule, perhaps full showers every few days with light touch-ups in between. The idea is to find a rhythm that works for your body and your lifestyle. And remember, good hygiene isn't just about washing. It includes things like wearing clean clothes, brushing your teeth, moisturizing dry skin, and managing grooming needs like nails and hair. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to completely stop showering. It's about finding the routine that best works for you and your unique needs. Whether that means taking full showers a few times a week, incorporating sponge baths in between, or using a combination of different cleansing methods, there are plenty of effective ways to stay clean while also protecting your skin and maintaining your comfort. Everyone's body responds differently to changes that come with age, and that's why it's so important to stay attuned to what feels right for your body, your health, and your overall well-being. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please take a moment to comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Your support allows us to continue creating informative and inspiring content that helps you live better every day. Now let's wrap things up. As we've discussed, there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to how often seniors should shower. Your ideal bathing routine should be tailored to a variety of factors: your skin health, your personal hygiene preferences, any medical conditions you may have, and your mobility. For some, showering daily may still be the best option to feel clean and refreshed, while for others, showering a few times a week combined with daily targeted cleansing, such as washing key areas, may be just as effective in maintaining hygiene. It's all about balance, finding a solution that keeps you feeling confident, comfortable, and healthy, without overdoing it or causing unnecessary stress on your body. Remember, your routine should evolve with you. It's important to listen to your body signals and adjust accordingly. Whether you're making small changes or trying out a completely new approach, the goal is always the same: maintain good hygiene while respecting your skin, your comfort, and your safety. Everyone deserves to feel clean and confident no matter how old they are or what challenges they face. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has helped clarify the best bathing practices for seniors. Stay clean, stay comfortable, and take care of yourself.